be? I knew it! I've been here before! Master Ka-Fai brought me here as part of my training.
That's the name of your former instructor, right?
Yeah. He was the founder of the 8 Leaves One Blade School of Swordsmanship that I follow. His full name's Master Yun Ka-Fai, though most just know him as the Sword Hermit. Man, when was the last time I came here? Must have been, I don't know, 5 years ago. In fact, if I remember right, my hometown of Ymir is only a few hours away.
Oh, really? Well, that's convenient. Wanna head there? We might be able to get there by sundown.
If we hurry, yeah? As soon as we get to Ymir, I want to try and gather information on what's been going on. What was that? It feels like it's coming closer!
It couldn't be. It's a magic knight!
You know what that thing is?
They're magic golems made during the Dark Ages, and they're incredibly strong. Damn it, what's one doing here? Ugh, we need to get out of here, now! You don't stand a chance against it on your own.
Maybe not. But that's not going to stop me from trying.
You idiot! You're still recovering! You don't stand a chance!
We'll see about that. All I know is that it's standing between me and everyone I care about. So if getting to them means taking this thing on, so be it!
Unbelievable.
Bring it on!
Okay, I was expecting a tutorial. Well, you know what they say? Don't sound like the present. Okay, so I've got no plan whatsoever and no idea what I'm doing, so we're just gonna hit it and see what happens. Go. I mean, something happened. Okay, now it's gonna deal a lot more damage to me than I did it. Now, what we're trying to do, I will explain my motivation of stupidity here, is... How many turns does that last? 3, take 3 turns to hit 30. Nah, it's not worth it. What I'm trying to do is build my CP up to 200% to show you the abundance of power that you get from doing an S-cast with it. But that involves us living that long. So, we're doing okay.
My turn.
Right, so we're just gonna keep hitting them a few more times. Ideally, I'd like to dodge. Yeah, I'm gonna need to heal.
My turn.
No, heal. Heal. Do this.
Disactivate.
Right, 2,000. Okay, good. We can heal about 2.5k, so 2 of his hits I can heal at once. And it sucks to be you. Dodge it, bitch. Sadly, I cannot counter him when it's big. Now, go. Right, so we're about 180 if I do my skill. What the fuck? What? Okay. Gonna need a real plan now. Right, time to start getting him. Get serious. Motivate.
Alright,
Buff
let's
my
do
strength.
this.
Give me an extra 10 CP back. You should hit me. And it sucks to be you. No. Still didn't get it. If I go.
Here I go.
175. 2 more turns. Okay. 180. 2 more turns indeed. Clogs. I need to hit you.
My turn.
And then... Nah, it's gonna wear off as soon as I do it.
My
but
turn.
it did give me enough to do this. 200 CP Azure Flame Strike.
Gather on my blade.
Nah, didn't do as much as I thought it would. Yeah, need to come up with a real plan now. It did just heal it. It did just heal it. Damn it, these higher elements are so much more annoying than I thought they... Oh, don't do fire. Then I thought they'd be. Right, heal. do I try using fire on it? I tried using fire on it, that was what that flash was. The magical fire. It's really pissing me off here. Let's try those cracks. Or firebolt. Try this and see what happens.
This activate.
Okay, wait, 1,149, and if I stab you, how much do I
My
get?
turn.
1,102. Not that much worse, but not that much better, so I'm just going to keep stabbing you for a bit.
My turn.
Like so.
Sit.
Gotta keep doing ground crack. Okay, no, I'm not done yet. Gotta go again.
My turn.
Thinking how best to do this. Do we build up to also
Let's move.
heal for the love of God? Do we build up 200 CP and do another mega hit? Or do we play it safe when we get 100 and just smash them?
Yeah.
Or do I do this? Yeah. That's an idea.
Let's move.
I have a 30% chance of making feints. Unbalance isn't going to help us any right now. Do any of these have a chance of... Ooh, delay. This'll work. Delay him. Delay slows down their turn. Okay, it didn't slow it down enough, but it slowed them down. Right, and then do an arc.
Let's move.
Here, right, heal me. I have a plan, and it's not a good one, but I have a plan. Okay. Sucks to be you. Oh, we're still doing this. Go.
Here I go.
Right, we're about halfway. Wait, that's halfway, by the way. That's just 50% and half at the same time, so I thought that. Now, Flame Impact. Ice Claw. Powerful double splash, which is SS Plus. And a 100% chance to burn. This is a 30% chance to burn. Yeah, Bucket, get a shot.
Burn to ash.
That did not inflict burn.
My attacks are barely putting a dent into it. We're so close to Ymir too.
I told you this would happen. Get back!
Celine! I can't lose. Not here. Not without seeing everyone again. Laura.
Not today, buddy.
Are those arts?
Yeah, but where?
See you later. Cross Crusade.
Are we safe?
Who did that? Reen! Reen!
Whew. Made it without a second to spare. Good to see you're still in one piece.
I'm so glad we hurried. I don't want to even imagine what could have happened if we weren't in time. You aren't hurt, are you?
Your Highness? And Tova? And...
Reen, stay right there! Please, tell me you're all right. You look so exhausted. Who's she?
Elise? It's really you. I feel like I'm dreaming. I never would have expected you to come all the way out here.
Reen, please! There's no need to speak right now. Save your strength. We'll take you back to Ymir just as soon as we've seen to your injuries.
I'm just glad you're all right. But how did you know I was here? As my consciousness began to fade, I heard a distinct voice resound at the back of my mind. A voice with all the gravity of steel, and yet a strange sense of familiarity, of warmth. And as I listened, I could feel myself being beckoned towards the wheel of fortune.
Dost thou desire the power?
Where am I now? Celine, this looks just like my room. I knew it. I'm back in Ymir. I'm finally back home. My memories are kind of hazy now, but I think that means everything that happened in the mountains.
Why'd it get so cold all of a sudden? Oh, you finally woke up?
Yeah, just a second ago. How about you? Feeling better after a cat nap?
I guess. I slept more than I meant to, actually. You're awake.
Elise! Good morning. Actually, it's probably closer to noon now, isn't it? Elise?
Oh, I'm so happy that you're awake. You don't know how scared I was. There There was all that chaos in the capital, and then we lost all contact with you. We had no idea where you were. I'm just so relieved.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for worrying you so much, Elise.
No, you don't need to apologize. I knew that somewhere out there you were all right, and that you'd come back safe. Welcome home, Rean.
It's good to be back. And thanks.
I see our two little lovebirds are as Twitter-pated as ever. Pardon? Good morning, Rean. And to you as well, Elise.
Hey there. Just swinging by to see how you're holding up.
You're here too, Your Highness? I'm really not dreaming then.
Oh, you're so silly, Rean. I would have thought the warmth of your dear sister pressed against your chest was proof enough of that. Your Highness, please!
Well, I'm just glad you're up. How are you feeling? Still sore? You've been fast asleep since we brought you back here yesterday.
I don't have any serious injuries, at least. But I doubt I'd be able to say that if you hadn't come when you did. Thanks, Toval.
I suppose I owe you my thanks, too. That art of yours didn't come a moment too soon.
You're both very welcome. I just didn't want to give these two young ladies anything to cry about.
Aww.
I see you're finally up.
Dad! Mom!
Hello, Rean. It's wonderful to see you back home.
I imagine you have plenty of questions running through your mind, but first and foremost is getting you something to eat. We can discuss what to do from here on out after that.
Been announced out now since the so-called Noble Alliance occupied Hamdall. At present, they have effectively all of the nation's major cities under their control. The Imperial Army tried what they could to stop their advances, but the majority of their forces have already been defeated. I had a feeling that would be the case. If nothing else, at least you two are safe. We were at St. Ashta's when the capital was occupied, so we were caught up in all the chaos too. It was only thanks to Toval appearing and rescuing us that we're sitting here now. What were you doing there, Toval? I got an urgent request to escort Her Highness and Miss Elise to safety. As soon as I got that, I booked it there as fast as I possibly could. I'd never turn down a personal request from Prince Oliver, you know. Prince Oliver had asked you? Well, that explains it. He kindly escorted us out of the capital, successfully evading the Noble Alliance's attempts to pursue us. And roughly 10 days later, we were able to reach Ymir. I'm just so glad that you made it here safely. Unfortunately, it appears that His Majesty the Emperor and Crown Prince Cedric fell into the Alliance's hands. The official story is that both of them have been taken into protective custody, so they're rumoured to be safe. However, Prince Oliver's whereabouts are currently unknown. Not even a confirmation that he's safe somewhere? That's more than a little worrying. You needn't be so concerned. I'm sure he's perfectly well. He made it through the chaos on the Bell just the last year unharmed. As you know, he's always been a resilient one. As for Cedric, father and mother, I'd like to believe they're alright too. I'm sure they are, Your Highness. I'm worried about the Imperial family as much as anyone, but if you don't mind me interjecting. Rean, I imagine you're probably most concerned about what's happened to Trista and Thor, right? Luckily for you, we've managed to get some info on that front. Please, tell me everything you know. What's happening over at the Academy? Is everyone alright? I don't think this will come as much of a shock to you, but both Trista and Thor's military academy are completely under the Noble Alliance forces' control now. They were both taken over not long after the war began. No. Reen? No matter how much I thought about it, I didn't want to believe it was true. What about the students and our instructors? Honestly, I wish I had more I could tell you. There's rumors that they're being they resisted being occupied as long as they could, but not much more than that. Try not to let concern get the best of you. It's too early to presume the worst has happened. Yeah, I'm with Lord Schwarzer here. On the contrary, some rumors would even suggest the opposite. What rumors? Word has it that a number of students and staff are unaccounted for, and the Noble Alliance is still trying to find them. Then that means... have some of them managed to escape? Well, rumors are rumors. Still, your classmates in Sada have more than gotten their feet wet at this point. I can't see them getting taken down less easily this early. The odds sound pretty good if you ask me, so what say you? What else can I say? I would have to agree. Sea Lion? I couldn't tell you where she is right now, but Emma's still alive, that's guaranteed. You can tell? I'm her familiar, so we've got a link of some kind between us. If anything were to happen to her, trust me, I'd know about it. All I can know is that she's alive though, nothing else. How peculiar. Anyway, there's no point in assuming the worst when there's every chance that it hasn't happened. So try keeping the faith, alright? Think of it this way, they're probably just as worried about you as you are for them. And yet, here you are, safe and sound. Yeah, you've got a point actually. Safe and sound you may very well be, but you're hardly in peak condition. Take this chance to stay at home for a time and recover your strength. And while you're here, why not go pay everyone a visit? The whole village has been eagerly awaiting your recovery. That's true. I think they'd all be delighted to see you. And if you'd like, I'd be happy to accompany you. Thanks for the concern, Elise, but I'll be fine on my own, honest. That sounds like a good idea, Mom. I think I'll go do just that. The depths of despair. Looks like Elise and Princess Alphen have already gone out. But like Mom said, it might not be a bad idea to follow suit. This could be a good chance to walk around the village and collect myself in a bit. Event markers. Occasionally you will see event markers displayed on characters and places. They show an event will take place there. Red is a key event which is required to advance the story. We have seen a few of those whilst we progress down the mountain. And green are side events, or quest events, which are related to a quest that is not mandatory. These are much harder to find, because they are a lot more elusive and hidden. You do still find them, and there are a lot in the second game. In fact, there was a couple in the first one that I may or may not have missed, because you're technically meant to have gone to Ymir once already, with the rest of the class, including Crow. But we sort of didn't know where those missions were. I promised you, or hope to promise you, that this time we're not missing any that are important. Okay? Ymir's town map can be accessed by pressing the square button. The town map allows you to confirm the present location of both important characters and objectives, and allows you to hastily move around. So if you feel like you need to move anywhere in a hurry, just hit square. Or no, okay. Right. Looking for the save menu. Here we go. I do like the idea that Torvald is sitting there going, no, we all thought you were dead. And look here. So, couldn't the same be said about your friends and classmates? So, wouldn't it make more sense? And he's not wrong. We did. So, in theory, we could be right. Like the fact that we've got a shrine for our sword. Just awesome. Right. Oh, might as well explore a little bit while I'm here. Where do we got it? Just seeing if I can't find a Mishi plush hidden somewhere. Apparently it's the mascot character of Nihon Falco. I didn't know that. until just recently one of my mates told me, and I'm thinking, no, it's not. And yeah, apparently it is. Well, it is. All the Empire's major cities are under the control of the Noble Alliance now. They've been so focused on those, they haven't had the time to deal with frontier regions like ours. Thankfully, this means that Ymir hasn't felt the impact of the Civil War. It does seem that way. I was relieved to see how little's changed, and its snowfall is the only real difference compared to my last visit. By the way, I see you chose not to join the Noble Alliance. Is everything alright in that front? Well, I've never really wanted anything to do with the Noble faction to begin with. There's always a chance they're trying to invite me to join, but I'm confident I can talk my way out of it. You know, you're an old man. I'm a little concerned that I can't get in touch with Viscount Arcade, however. You can't? Something happened over in Legram? Or maybe even the Courageous? I'm afraid I couldn't tell you, but it's Viscount Arcade we're talking about, so he'll be fine. Regardless, I'm just trying to make sure that we've got everything prepared for anything. Especially since our duties have expanded to sheltering Her Highness now. That's true. The Alliance already has His Majesty and the Crown Prince, so it's safe to assume they will want Princess Alphen as well. Dad, let me know if there's anything I can do to help make your job easier. I'm more than happy to help, okay? Of course. I'm sure I'll be counting on you in the days to come. Still, start trying not to rush things. You shouldn't have to jump to thinking you need to shoulder more than your fair share of responsibility, okay? There's only so much burden that one person can bear. Do you think I'm shouldering too much? Admittedly, those are Master Kafai's words and not mine, but they get across what I want to say well enough. And whether I think of it or not, this is a good chance for you to get some much needed rest. I want you to make the most of it, alright? Sure. Thanks, Dad. It is true that Rean is notorious for taking on more than his fair share of worries and concerns. But is it really such a bad thing that he's worried about his friends?